first golden thread of woman's tale was spun in the days of God's creation, when on the sixth day man took overnight transformation, and from his side was Eve birthed, the adornment of man, his companion, his bride, the mother of all things living. Handcrafted flawlessly in all her purposes, she was meant to be more than just beauty. She was created to be his glory. He the protector and she the child rearer. He the warrior and she the homemaker. He the leader and she the cheerleader. Eve was made to complement her other. Abundant in tender love and grace, her arms were made to embrace the lost, the broken, the helpless, and the weak. Her mouth made to speak praises and exhortations that flow like golden honey. This was woman, created by his hand to rule side by side with man in all her humble honor. But following their fated fall, womanhood no longer became a destiny. Worse, being ladylike was a shameful deed. We raised our flags, screaming equality, and when that field demanded control over our sexuality, never realizing that this sickening mentality was burning away our real identity. Kindness became weakness. The home became a prison, and children were just another restriction to the more important things of life. And where was I in all of this? Where was I in all of this? Well, of course, I was Christian, which meant I had firm conviction that this was wrong, right? So I would laugh at this total mess when, in fact, I waved my own flag of independence. You see, I, too, had grown a bud of self-righteousness, which, under the utmost care, blossomed into my many weapons of mass destruction. Want to slam my brother down for being dumb and telling lies. Want to build up selfish standards and cover my eyes. Want to shoot down every feeling of dependence. Want to nurture self-pity. Want to fence out joy unworthy. And when my shattered self stepped back to view all that I had caused, I smiled. I struggled to smile and applause while inside I grieved at all that I had lost. Because I had forsaken grace and empathy, and I refused to admit this sense of dependence, I was unwilling. But it doesn't end there, because this story isn't a tragedy. You see, God's saving grace redeemed me, and allowed me to see that hope existed. And so he lifted me up out of this spiritual grave and told me to look to him, the founder of love, the perfecter of faith, the ultimate comforter and example of womanly grace. He said, I have a plan, and you are part of this story, greater than any other rebellious scheme of self-glory. And in it, I am the bride, I am the groom, and you are my bride. And you will be filled with humility, not pride. And your submission will be an honor to your husband. No, not like slavery, but with integrity and dignity. Those who listen to your speech will not be misled, and your children will rise and call you blessed. He said, this is my plan for you, O man.